Report. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel today.
Welcome to the Check-In Report, where the party never ends, does it? I am your humble host, True and Living, and this is the Check-In Report. Let me hit my bell. Let's have a throwback show. We are here to talk about Dwight Howard. If you don't know Dwight Howard, some allegations that he did confirm have come out on him. Dwight Howard has been living a double life. Dwight Howard has been living in the closet for some time. And, not that he has to explain to anyone, because listen, at the end of the day, this is his choice. We don't have to like it. We don't have to agree with it. And that's fine. But this is his choice. This is this man's choice. And this is how he decides to live his life. And, respectfully, I respect it. That's his life. I respect people's choices. But people are coming forward on Dwight Howard. We have an ex-boyfriend from 2018 that we will be getting to his thoughts and to his commentary. We have Mr. Steve Harper, who is the alleged victim. Because there is a victim here. It's not necessarily that we care about what Dwight Howard does in his bed with whomever, with whatever. It's more of the fact that a crime took place. And like I said, I'm like McGriff the crime dog. Where a crime is happening, I want in. I need to know what is going on, what happened, what occurred, who's the victim, who's the perpetrators. And we allegedly have Dwight Howard and Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty, ladies and gentlemen, who Steve Harper alleged threatened him in regards to speaking out about Dwight Howard and the pain and the affliction that he caused him. So we're here to talk about that. We're here to go through, we got to talk about Steve Harper's thoughts. He did go online. Very shortly, we're going to read his thoughts. We got to talk about what he posted. We're also going to talk about the 2018 person that is alleging that there was an ex-boyfriend of Dwight Howard. This person is a transgender person, and they came out, outing Dwight Howard, and they preferably spoke out against him. So we're here to go through their thoughts and what they're thinking and go through their minds, And Dwight Howard, I just want to say straight off the bat, once again, it's not necessarily about what you're doing, Dwight. There was an alleged crime that happened. Steve Harper insists that he was a victim, Dwight Howard. That's why people are talking about this issue. Because remember, Dwight, people, nobody would care if Dwight had a boyfriend and he was going through turmoil with his boyfriend, and everybody knew that he was living a life as a gay man. The world would be fine with it. No harm, no foul. That community would champion him. We would, everybody else would be, we would be understanding. Everybody goes through, turmoil in their relationships. But it's the fact that he hid it. And the only reason that we're talking about this thing is because it came out in court. It came out in court, Dwight Howard. that, you are insisting that it was consensual, but Steve Harper is insisting that it was not. So there was an alleged criminal activity where it is being alleged that you forced him. And we're here to go through it. We're here to talk about it. We're here to lay this thing out on the table. Dwight, are you violating men? Are you, using your muscles and your height to intimidate men to perform on you? Or is Dwight Howard a criminal? We're here to talk about it. We're here to walk this thing down. And, we also have to bring in Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty, that person testified on behalf of Dwight Howard, insisting that everything was consensual, but Steve Harper is insisting that it was not. That was not the case. So we're here to talk about this thing. We're here to walk this thing down, ladies and gentlemen. It's of critical importance that we do. Now, what I want to do here, I want to talk about Steve Harper's that's the alleged boyfriend on the screen that you're seeing here. We'll get to them later. We're not going to get to them now because we have to get to Steve Harper's thoughts. We have to get to that. We have to talk about that. Now, here is Steve Harper's quotes. This is what he wrote on his Instagram post. We have to talk about it. We have to go through this thing and, what is really going on? Maybe he can break this down. Maybe he can give clarity to the situation. So let's read Mr. Steve Harper's, the alleged victim that is suing Dwight Howard, who alleged that Miss Kitty threatened him to not talk. So let's get to their thoughts. So here's what Steve Harper says. First and last time I'll ever address this. I would never expose a man or intentionally ruin someone's career, which is why I haven't publicly spoke about this until now. With all due respect, Kitty is an older, unattractive person in their 40s. Hours into me being at Dwight Howard's home, he ambushed me with this person. Dwight never showed me pictures of Kitty nor disclosed their gender. Kitty walked in with a full beard. Stop the record. Hold on. Let me hit the bell. One time. Kitty walked in. This is verbatim. I'm reading this verbatim here. Kitty walked in with a full beard, ladies and gentlemen. Sachet Shantae. Stop the record. 2-inch heels. In a 28-piece church wig. Stop the record, ladies. Hold on. It's getting hot in here. Steve Harper is going in on Miss Kitty, the alleged person who did allegedly threatened one Steve Harper, the alleged victim in this crime. Now let's continue. But he's kind of going in on the church wig. He's saying that Kitty walked in with a full beard and a 28 church wig. Immediately, let's get back to it. Immediately, I was thrown off, uncomfortable, and expressed that I wanted to leave. Shortly after, Dwight forced himself onto me, then demanded, ladies and gentlemen, that Kitty drop me off instead of me calling an Uber to his house. The situation was truly traumatic and has affected me many ways. Out of fear and intimidation, I did not speak. However, I will not sit back and allow lies to be told about me. I was not Dwight's first victim, but hopefully I'm his last. So, Dwight Howard, respectfully, Dwight, because you're coming out here, you're bashing people that are interested in this crime. You're bashing people that want to speak about what happened and what occurred. Steve Harper is coming forward and explaining that he was a victim. He was taken advantage of. He is alleging that you brought Miss Kitty, a dude with a full beard and a 28 church piece wig. Well, he's saying this verbatim. He said this verbatim. And he said that you forced yourself onto him. Now, Dwight Howard, this sounds like assault. This sounds like textbook sexual assault. And Kitty was a co-conspirator into the alleged matter. So that's why we care. That's why we're talking about it. Because a crime happened and it came out in court what was going on. It came out in court that you like hot dogs and you like to put relish, honey mustard and ketchup on your hot dogs. Maybe you like 2 hot dogs in your mouth at the same time. It came out in court. That's why we're talking about it. We don't necessarily care, Dwight, what you do in your bed. But when a criminal activity happens, when people are being hurt, assaulted, people are being scammed, people are being violated, their rights are being violated, that's when we got to talk about it. And it came out in court that you was juggling hot dogs, Vienna sausages, sausages. It came out in court. So next time you want to get on IG Live and bash the media who want to call you out, who want to, talk about this thing that happened or allegedly went down in your bedroom with you, Miss Kitty, and Mr. Steve Harper. This is why people are talking about it, because an alleged crime took place. So this is why we're talking about it. Let's get back to. Matter of fact, I just want to read this one more time, because Dwight has been going hard. So I just want to read this one more time. Steve Harper's thoughts. So let me just go through this one more time. I just want to process all this information because he said a lot. Now let me read this one more time. First and last time I'll address this. I would never expose a man or intentionally. Now he's saying intentionally he would never ruin someone's career. Now keep in mind, Dwight Howard is not in the NBA. He's a free agent at this point in time, right? Which is why I haven't publicly spoke about this until now. With all due respect, Kitty is an older, unattractive person in their 40s. Hours into me being at Dwight Howard's home, he ambushed me. Now, he's saying that he got ambushed, that these two were co-conspirators in ambushing him, and ultimately Dwight forced him, right? With this person, Dwight never showed me pictures of Kitty, nor disclosed their gender. Kitty walked in with a full beard, 2-inch heels, and a 28-piece church wig. Immediately, I was thrown off, uncomfortable, and expressed that I wanted to leave. Shortly after, Dwight forced himself onto me, then demanded that Kitty drop me off instead of me calling an Uber to my home. This situation was truly traumatic and has affected me in many ways, out of fear and intimidation. Now, he spoke about, keep in mind, he spoke about how he was threatened. He talked about how Kitty was threatening him, right? However, I will not sit back and allow lies to be told about me. I was not Dwight's first victim, but hopefully I'm his last. So, Mr. Steve Harper here, let me get this straight here. Mr. Steve Harper is alleging that Mr. Dwight Howard has victims. There's victims here. There's more than one. It's more than one person that is alleging that these things happened. Who are the other victims, allegedly, of Dwight Howard? What has Dwight Howard been doing? Is Dwight Howard, guilty of violating men of that community respectfully and allegedly? Because this is what Steve Harper is saying. He's saying that, he wasn't the first victim, that there were actually other people that had been victims, right? So this is what we're going to do. Let's take this down. Let's get to the alleged ex-boyfriend. Now, this is the alleged ex-boyfriend of one Dwight Howard. This person is alleging that they dated Dwight Howard back in I believe 2018. And they have text messages, and I just want to listen to what they had to say, and give them some time to speak, and I wanted to hear their thoughts about this whole kerfluffle that's going on with Dwight Howard. So let's continue with this video.
And backlash for now.
Only reason why I uploaded that DM with us was because the guy told me if I spoke, he would say that he thought that I was a woman, or that I tried to catfish him as a woman. And I uploaded that DM to prove that I asked him, because this was after I found out about him with the transgender sex parties. I said,
now this person is alleging that Dwight Howard has transgender sex parties, right? This is what this person is alleging. Let's continue. Now this person is also alleging that they dated Dwight Howard, and pretty much they uploaded direct messages from Dwight Howard that pretty much exposing that they dated, that they used to go out, yada yada yada. But let's continue.
What I seen. I'm not even gonna speak on that. Allegedly. What I seen.
Shout out to Reese.
You out here living your best life. So I said, I DM'd him. I said, does your brother, your family know? I didn't know how close he was with his family at that.
Now, it goes back to what I said. Why is Dwight Howard hiding? Because I'm doing this by a case by case situation. No, this is by a case by case. I'm looking at the case with Mr. Steve Harper. I'm looking at the case with this person that alleged, was dating Dwight Howard. This person that allegedly said that they were dating Dwight Howard, they're saying that the family didn't know about them. The family had no idea. The family was in the dark about what was going on. The family was, pretty much, had no idea that Dwight Howard was dating this person, right? So I'm looking at that, and I'm looking at Mr. Steve Harper, who is, saying that he was threatened by Miss Kitty, right? One of Dwight Howard's alleged co-conspirators. He was threatened by Kitty for, allegedly saying that, he was going to out Dwight about this whole traumatic experience that he had. So I'm asking the question, why is Dwight Howard hiding? Who is he hiding from? If Dwight is living this double life, I think it's time for Dwight to come out into the open. It's 2023, Dwight Howard. Nobody cares what you do in your bed. But when you're violating people, when you're assaulting people, when you're ambushing people with 7-foot dudes in dresses with full beards, in the 28 church priest wig, like Steve Harper said, this is all Steve Harper's words, verbatim. And you're ambushing people, and you're, taking advantage of people, violating people, where it's coming out in court. That's a problem, Dwight. That's when it becomes a public interest thing. Because what you do in your bed, who you got in your bed, ultimately it is to your discretion, and it is your business. But Dwight Howard, they are alleging that you are a criminal, that you forced this man, that you violated this man. This is what came out in court. So we're here to talk about it. Let's continue.
At that time, we never talked about that. And I asked him, like, does your family know that you like date, transgenders and,
So pretty much the family had no idea.
gay men? It was just something that I wanted to know. Like, I feel like that's when you're getting to know somebody, because that right there shows you that if you would ever be in a public relationship with them, or if they would ever show you off, or if they would ever take you serious, or if you can take pictures with them. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I was trying to.
So Dwight was pretty much giving this person the runaround. It was pretty much, keeping them in the dark, keeping them in the closet, you know what they say. Trying to, not to be cliche, but trying to just keep this person in the darkness, keep this person in the closet. They was trying not to, keep this relationship on the hush and hush.
Fill him out, like feel him how he felt, and his response was, "I don't have an answer for you."
That victim.
So pretty much, this is a person again alleging that they were a victim and that they were taken advantage by Dwight Howard.
Came out and spoke about his most recent situation. So I would like to also highlight his response to everything as well. So with that being said, guys, be sure to give this.
And it's just, it's kind of crazy. It's really kind of crazy, and here are some of the text messages. We're going to go through a couple of these text messages, and and again, all of this is coming out because Dwight Howard is not, addressing who and what he is. Like I said, Dwight Howard should just come out and pretty much just let the world know who he is, what he is. And again, this is not something that I agree with. I don't agree with the lifestyle, but I respect the choice. If that's your choice, that's your choice. You live with the choice. You live what comes with the choice. Right? But I think he needs to stop hiding. Stop hiding, Dwight. You got DMs after DMs. Let's read a few here. I got you, Poppy. Wait. Let's go up. Let me scroll up. I want more. And I'm guessing, that was Dwight Howard, and this is the person responding back to Dwight. I got you, Poppy. Also, what are you into? You like freaky? Now, this is Dwight Howard allegedly responding back. Yes, I'm into freaky. Now, I want you to know I'm not like... Again, ladies and gentlemen. Now, listen to this. Listen to this. This is an alleged text message from Dwight Howard, right? This is what he says. After, the alleged boyfriend, the alleged, a partner that, he's going back and forth with, the partner asks him, are you freaky? This is what Dwight Howard chooses to write. Now, you tell me, when I read this, tell me if this is not a person that is confused. This is not a person that is unsure of themselves. This is not a person in denial. That's the number one word I have to use. In denial. This is what he wrote back. Now, I want you to know, I'm not like gay or anything. I'm just all nasty sometimes. I don't want to offend you. Wow. So allegedly, I'm guessing that they sent some images because it says images. So I'm guessing that they sent images. And the person writes back, yes. And I understand, sexy. We grown. And I'm not offended at all. Wow. Dwight Howard, once again, I think you should just, address who you are, Dwight. You're telling... respectfully, another gay man that you're not like that, or you're not gay, but Dwight Howard, respectfully, this is not, I gotta say it, this is not activity that heterosexual men do. Heterosexual men don't do these things. They don't, have these in-depth conversations with, respectfully gay men, talking about how freaky they are and what they like. This is not, indicative of heterosexual men. So, maybe just looking at these texts respectfully. I'm thinking that maybe Dwight may be in denial. He may be in denial in who he is, what he likes, what he's attracted to. Because this is not behavior indicative of heterosexual men. Respectfully. Let's continue. I'm almost ready. I'm about to be on the way. Yeah. On my way. The address. So he's sending Dwight Howard the address. Right? Now look at this. You want to have a threesome? With who? LOL. Is that what you want? A dude? LOL. Or a girl? LOL. Then can't come till 4. I'm already 30 minutes away. So pretty much, and just like what has came out in the court documents, this is something that Dwight Howard enjoys. He called up Kitty. He doesn't deny that he called up Kitty respectfully, and that they had a lazy on, if you will. And Mr. Harper was also there. He was present. So, I have to ask myself, and I have to ask the listener, is Dwight in denial here? I mean, there's a lot of text messages here. It's at least 3 pages of text messages here of Dwight Howard going back and forth with, a gay man. Dwight Howard is confused. Dwight Howard is allegedly in denial in who and what he is. And I think it's time for Dwight Howard to, embrace who he is. Embrace it. It's so many text messages here. What's up, sexy? What you doing? Again, this is not what heterosexual men allegedly do. Was helping my sister cook, just chilling. Now, what you doing? Thinking about that? Oh my goodness. Thinking about that meat. Oh my. He's getting right to it. It's early in the morning and he got meat on his mind. Is Dwight Howard in denial? That's a real question, ladies and gentlemen. I have to ask the question. I mean, respectfully, heterosexual men, straight men, don't think about meat like that. So, if this is Dwight Howard, texting back another man, we have to ask these questions, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on with Dwight Howard? Is he just in denial? I truly believe that Dwight Howard is in denial in who and what he is. Let's continue. You trouble. LOL. Nope. I want it. Wow. I want it. Woo! Oh no, they say win. Wow. The person responds back now. Now keep in mind, that's Dwight. Allegedly, that's Dwight writing back now. Who all over there? I don't want to raise no eyebrows. Wow. So pretty much the person is writing back that they don't want to they're not trying to raise any suspicions or cause any drama. So this person was trying to be discreet with him. What else is on here? Who all over there? LOL. Hold on. Dwight Howard, allegedly, he writes back, nobody, my son in his bed. Wow. Okay, perfect. You would just have to leave before everyone wake up. Wow. So he's trying to like have like allegedly trying to have like a little late night creep session, a little late night, little late night hot dog, little, late night piggy in a blanket, this is a judgment free zone, I'm not here to judge him. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it at all, but I'm not here to judge. This is his choice. This is Dwight Howard's choice. I respect the choice. Again, okay, you gonna be up. I'm an hour away. I'll come. Yes, bet. Let me get ready. Okay, so pretty much, they, was scheduling a little late night liaison. A little late night creep, a little late night hot dog. Hot dog eating contest. Let's continue with the next one. It's a lot of text here. It's a lot of text here. So pretty much, I think they're like, sending pictures. You have some blank shots. LOL. I don't. I can make you some personal ones though. I just want to see your, pretty much, he wants to see his genitalia, respectfully. The person responds back, "I got you, sexy." Wow. Wow. This is a lot, man. This is a lot, man. This is just, it's a lot of text messages and it's a lot of conversational pieces. And it's just, it's a lot of text messages, Dwight. A lot of text messages. And this one, it says, it's like 2 a.m. at that. Look at that. It's 2 a.m. and you having this conversation. Just started my day off, about to shower in a few. And Dwight Howard sends the eye emoji. Oh, what's going on over there? I got you. What you have planned for today? You in ATL? We play today. Wow. So he was trying to schedule a little lazy on before the game. Ooh. Yeah, I stay in Atlanta. Been doing some modeling here in Chicago. What about you? A word? That's what's up. Good luck, sexy. ATL in Philly. So, he was trying to schedule a little lazy on, I'm guessing after the game. Just like I said, this is not behavior indicative of, respectfully, I'm going to say, a heterosexual man. So, Dwight Howard, who are you fooling? And just like I said, Dwight Howard, I got to say this, if Dwight Howard would have just did the respectful thing and just, had these people signed NDAs, if he would have treated these people with respect, nobody would be talking about this. Nobody would be, coming down, with these rumors, and we wouldn't give him any credence. It's the fact that a crime occurred, Dwight. Someone is alleging that you hurt them, that you violated them, that you took advantage of them. They're alleging that. And they're alleging that there are more victims. We just played a video of one of your ex-boyfriends, that, felt like that you did them wrong, that you violated them, that you kept them in the dark. You never came clean to your family about who and what you are and what you're doing in the darkness. And that saying, it says, what you do in the dark will come to the light. And ultimately, Dwight Howard, that's what happened. So, I just want to come here with this story and talk about these things. Is Dwight Howard hiding? And what is he hiding from? What is he hiding from? Dwight Howard needs to just, embrace who he is. Embrace what and who he is. And those are my thoughts. I just wanted to come with this late night stream. Hope this video reaches you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is the Check-In Report. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm out of here, man. Toodles! These studies acknowledge me, honestly, put the seat back in the Odyssey, Prodigy, little mama wanna suck and to swallow me, why?
the check-in report. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel today.